You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek. You're
Are we gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev
so
Nips. I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know?
Who let the poops out? Who let the poops out?
Everybody did.
Everybody does.
I think
Everybody.
it's unhealthy if you don't let your poops out, you guys.
Everybody lets their poops out.
You're great.
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 Never
I
change.
said you're great.
You're great. You're
You're
the
great.
greatest that ever lived. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise.
Hey, welcome to the Hug Life podcast. I'm Mike Coletta.
And I'm Monica Nevi, and this is our podcast.
Yeah,
This is what we do.
it's so
This is
fun.
how we live our lives
Have a listen.
in the audio.
If this is your first time listening, welcome
Welcome.
to the Hug Central Station.
Mm-hmm. I'll be your Hug Central conductor. Your Hug Ductor.
Hug.
Your Hug Ductor.
You hugged her?
You hugged her. I like Hug Ductor.
Train hug ductor?
That sounds like you're abducting a train with hugs while hugging it.
That seems
Intense
like something
and
you
perfect.
would do. It's
Hey, you know what we can
intense.
do? You guys could you guys could rate and review this show on iTunes. You could do that.
You can do that.
And you can subscribe to it. That helps a lot.
Yeah, and then it's just right there for you to listen to.
Do it. You can just do it.
And it's free.
It's super easy.
You can,
High five each other.
yeah, or hug each other.
Or hug each other. You can also listen to us on Stitcher. You can listen to us on Racketeer Radio
You know what
on
you
7
should
o'clock
do?
on Thursdays.
Is wait until someone lets their poops out and then wait for them outside the door and then just hug them immediately.
And then
afterwards.
just also by going, who let the poops out? Who? Everybody does. Who?
and then you give them a hug.
Yeah, do it.
You
Hug
know?
them tightly.
I think
Never
there's
let
too
them
much
go.
shame involved
Well, you
in
can also-
pooping, you know?
There is a lot of shame involved in pooping, which I don't like.
Let's stop poop shaming.
Hey, you guys, hashtag no poop shame.
Hashtag no poop.
Hashtag no poop shame.
Hashtag poop culture.
Poop culture. Isn't that everyone's culture? Yes, it is. It's everyone's culture.
Exactly. It's a very accepting
It's a
culture.
it's very open to everyone and everything. Actually, every animal has that is in hashtag poop culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hashtag poop culture.
Gets off the rails right away.
Right away. Was it ever on the rails?
No, you can buy yourself a squatty potty on Amazon.com and use our banner. Actually, if you're
Can
thinking
you
about
get
poop
those on
still,
there?
you can. Yeah, you want me to look it up real quick?
I don't usually like poop talk, you know, but I do think these are useful.
You think so?
Have you ever used one?
I've never used one before.
My friend Brandy has one.
A squatty potty. It's got.
You guys
a
don't know
9-inch
it's like a stool kind of that like sits in front of your toilet so your knees are higher up, which is technically like the way you're supposed to take a shit.
Yeah, you're supposed to. It's how you're.
supposed to knees to chest shitting.
Knees to chest pooping. It is $23 on Amazon. You guys can get it for $23.
I think people always complain about the toilets in China where they're like just holes in the ground,
Mhm.
but actually that's a better
That's how
position.
you're supposed to poop.
It
Yeah,
really clears you out
Mhm.
and down, you know.
out and down.
Out and down.
Clears you out and
It's
down.
just straight out and down. All right. Let's,
Welcome to the Hug Life Podcast again. We get all sidetracked in the beginning, but yeah, click our Amazon banner on huglifepodcast.com and then buy something and we get a little kickback of that. That's how it works. And you can get a squatty potty. And it'll be
somebody was
fun.
just talking to me in general. Oh, they were like, we should get this on Amazon. I was like, no, you should go to our website and then click on it and then get it on Amazon. And they were like, you're an asshole.
That's what you should do.
You're great, is what I said.
Never, ever change.
Don't change. Look at my hat.
I like your hat a lot.
you.
Where'd you get that?
My friend Adam got it for me.
It's very nice.
It's like a light purple, but it's got like a tropical
It's got some flowers
bird
on it.
theme
Yeah.
thing going on, but it's a beanie.
All those birds and flowers, you know how they do.
We are in 75-degree weather, and I'm wearing a beanie, but I don't give a shit.
It's true. I am sweating profusely.
You wear
Anything.
shorts and a t-shirt and a beanie. Why not?
Yeah, just do it.
It's a cool hat.
And then bring your squatty potty with you when you walk around. And use it.
You just bring it with you.
Just bring it with you. I always have one with me, a spare, just in
You
case.
just went, I brought this. They're like, oh, no, it's not a potluck. You didn't. Oh, no, this is for the bathroom.
This is for the bathroom.
This is for after the potluck.
Can I set this
actually.
up? Post potluck potty. Post potluck potty.
Let them poops out.
You can
Let's get a sign for the
like
bathroom.
the Facebook page.
It says, let your poops out.
Let your poops out. You can like the Facebook page. That
I'm still slowly doing this.
I'm trying to do the plugs as best I can.
Hug Life Podcast.
Life
Like the
Podcast.
Facebook page. We post everything that's going on. Also, I have a fan page, Monica Nevi. You can like that.
You can follow Monica on Twitter at Monica Nevi.
Yeah.
You can follow me at Micoletta. That would be helpful.
And we're
nice.
both on Instagiz.
We are both on Instagram. I'm Micoletta on Instagram too.
And I'm Monica Nevi. Oh,
yeah.
Instagiz is what I like to
Instagiz
call it.
is what you call
You've
it?
seen all the ladies on there sometimes, and the men with their boobs out.
With their men and female boobs are out.
Yeah, just a lot of boobs out. A lot of abs.
Poops out, boobs out.
Poops out. Who let the boobs out?
Who let the boobs out? Instagram. Instagiz. Meow.
Instagiz. Okay. That's our commercial for Instagram.
Should we tell them where we are right now?
Sure.
We're in Los Angeles.
We are in Los Angeles.
We are in our little studio that we share together. You know what I realize is I've been watching a lot of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Danny DeVito and Charlie Day's characters share like a couch, and we're a very similar situation, just minus sleeping in the same bed. That's really what we're doing.
Well, things seem to be going great for them.
Yeah, I mean we're doing great too. We have a lot less trash than their house does in the show.
This is why we watch that show, so that we feel better about what's happening right now.
Yeah.
We also bought Totino's frozen
party pizzas. Yeah, those are pretty great.
So that's kind of what we do, though, when we like make a change or something new's happening. We like to have pizza parties as much as possible. Yeah, kind of makes you feel.
And
good.
you have to buy the party pizza to have the pizza party. I think we all agree on that.
Yeah, you can't just get any like regular pizza.
Oh yeah,
it's got to be a party pizza.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's not like a pizza gathering, That'd be weird.
Now I'm picturing a card game called Pizza the Gathering, like instead of Magic the Gathering.
That was really quick to picture that. That's funny.
Pizza the Gathering. I put down a level 4 pepperoni.
Round table. Pizzas of the round table. Yep.
That has to be a joke already on the internet. Pizza the Gathering. Does that bum you out when you think of something clever and you're like, I'm going to Google it real quick, and it's like, oh, already done.
Yeah,
instantly.
Constantly. It really just ruins
your whole life.
Everything.
It's our whole life. It's our whole life.
Sometimes I just don't Google it, and then I'm like, saying it anyways. Here we go.
Los Angeles is hot, you guys. That's one thing I think is throwing me off, but it's kind of a nice thing. Like being in the sunshine all the time is nice.
Well, it makes you feel, being from Seattle, you're like, I think I'm on vacation.
Yeah, you do. You feel like you're on vacation.
Which
I'm living like I'm on vacation.
But
we're going to go do all the touristy stuff, you guys. I'm talking tar pits. I'm talking about Six Flags theme parks. I'm talking about Disneyland. I'm talking about the zoo. I'm talking about Venice Beach. I'm going to go lift with all those guys that lift a lot.
Dude,
lift a lot of weights.
So excited for that.
For me to lift weights with those guys from Venice Beach? Or for you to look at the guys lifting weights?
Both of those
Both of those things? Because they'll be like, oh, how much you deadlift, bro? I haven't done it in about 10 years, but probably like a lot.
Lay across one of their benches, so they have to like bench press you.
Oh,
like you're such a strong.
You're a very strong man. I appreciate your arms.
I feel very safe here for some reason. And they're like, "We're gonna leave."
And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go on lunch." I'm like, "You guys take a lunch?" I thought this was just your job.
Lunchtime.
They're just like,
we do bench press and then squats, and then we take a lunch, and then we do bench press again, and
then we go drive Uber because everyone drives Uber here.
And
so
we touch each other's boobers.
Boobers.
That is what I'm excited about Venice Beach for.
Boobers.
I like men's pecs like more than any part of them.
Really?
Yeah, like especially their brains. Not very good.
Wow,
pecs,
rude. I am a man.
Good.
Pecs are good.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Chesticles. Mm-hmm. They're your favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
What's your least favorite part?
Dicks. No, they're buttholes, probably.
Probably they're buttholes. Oh, that's getting written down.
Yeah, probably their buttholes.
Yeah.
Not hashtag who let the poops out.
Putting Monica's least favorite part of a man.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's my least favorite part of most people, but you know.
You've never seen a butthole. You've been
honestly,
like, that's a good-looking butthole.
Yeah. I mean, it's a comparison thing. It's not like, what do you like looking at better, a sunset or a butthole? Like, obviously, you're going to pick the butthole. I'm just kidding. I mean, the sunset. I also try as hard as humanly possible to not see people's buttholes.
Well, I mean, the good news is it's not really something you might have to deal with on a regular basis.
I don't know.
I mean, like gym locker rooms? Gym locker rooms are a dicey place to go if you're trying to avoid buttholes and butts.
I like butts.
You like butts?
Yeah, I really like butts, actually. That might be my second favorite part of anyone's body.
Is it butt?
Yep. But not crack or hole. We're talking about this for too long.
We are just trying to look at your face when you say this, and you're like seriously dissecting it.
Well,
like, I mean,
I hope not.
realistically,
Ew.
gross zinger.
Dissecting buttholes. Anyways.
Anywho, let's get to the topic at hand. Do you want to get to the topic at hand?
Yes. We have some things to talk about. Do you want to tell why this came about, what you did?
So before I left Seattle, I did salsa dancing with my wonderful girlfriend. My wonderful girlfriend. With my wonderful girlfriend on Friday night. And I learned a salsa dance, which was fun. I learned that in high school, and then I forgot it, and then it kind of came back a little bit.
I have always wanted to take a dance class with a partner.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
You just went dancing. It wasn't like a class.
No, so it was
or
a
anything?
class. So you
really?
paid $16, and then everyone got in a circle, and I started dancing with Katie. And, like everyone got into like she shows you the moves like all together as a group. You do them together just by yourself, and then an outside circle of people leading and an inside circle of people following. So it's like guys on the outside, girls on the inside. It's sexist,
Yeah.
I think, but
I think I can lead.
yeah,
That's why no one ever wants to do dance class with you. I'm like, I'm going to lead this.
dude. I mean, I am not
Shut up,
good
I'm
at
gonna
leading.
dip you.
That's what I learned. I would love to be dipped, but
I do thoroughly enjoy dipping men.
But you like learn the moves put to music like that way, and then when the class is over after an hour, it's open dancing for like 3 hours.
Oh, so you could do a little class and then you
So
get
yeah,
to
so
dance
you do the class for an hour, and then you get to use what you just learned. And also, when the open thing starts, is when all the really good salsa dancers come in.
Yeah. Wait, were you at Century Ball?
Yeah, I was.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've heard that's...
And the people there can dance like whoa. And it's funny because you'd be sitting on the
Dancing
side,
like
and this
whoa,
random
girl.
dude would just come up and ask like a girl, like my girlfriend or a girl that was listening, you want to dance? And they'd be like, yeah. And then I just watch them get like flung around and dipped and swinged.
That's the
and
thing about
swirled.
salsa. If you don't really know what you're doing, but your partner does, they can kind of drag you around, and
Oh,
it still
yeah.
looks like you know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, that's for
why
sure.
I like salsa a lot.
But it was fun. It was a good time. And while we were there, I had to get a water bottle from the bar. And podcast listener Logan Chin was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great.
Helping us out.
Super
being great. And I just
This
wanted to
is
give him a shout out.
Second
'Cause
time
he's the best.
that we've had.
Never change.
Well, Mike ran into him, but one of my friends sent me a picture of someone wearing their "You're Great" shirt, and it was Logan.
Yeah.
So people just floating pictures around. Watch out! Look out!
Floating around.
Yeah, no, we still have shirts if anybody wants to buy one online. Anyways, they're going great. You're great.
You're great. Never change.
Yeah. Anyways, so dancing. Some people don't like dancing.
Yeah. So this
You
is
know?
what we're good. The topic for this podcast is dancing today.
I think people's biggest fear is that they're not good at it, and I don't think that's important
It's not
when
important.
it comes to dancing.
That's not.
I don't.
I think it's about blind confidence.
I think it's better if you don't. Well, one, don't care if you're good or not, but if you don't think you're good, it's way more fun.
Oh, it is.
Like if you're like trying to be the hot, sexy man dancer.
Hot, sexy man dancer.
I don't know what I'm saying. And then people are judging you based on that. Dancing's fun. Like that's what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah, and that's because there's people that are like, I don't dance, and that's what we're trying to dissuade. Those people that say like, I don't
Well,
dance.
then you're no friend of mine.
Oh, jeez. You hear those strong words coming from Monica's corner right now? Because they're there. They're there.
I love dancing. Like love it.
I know we've talked about this before. How you're great. You're really good at dancing.
Pretty good dancer. But it's fun. Like who gives a shit? I dance by myself constantly, actually.
All the time?
Like I get after it in the car, and on the way down here sorry, it scared me. On the way down here, people in traffic were watching me.
Watching you dance? Mm-hmm. That's fun.
Well, see, I brought Whitney Houston's Greatest Hits on the drive down. Drive down was pretty far.
Yeah, it's far. Guys,
a lot
hey
of
guys,
Whitney
guys,
Houston.
it's pretty
But
far.
You can't, there's no way, one, that you can't dance a little bit when some of these Whitney jams are on, you know,
Yeah.
some of the faster stuff. And there's no way you can't, like, have a good, who is having a bad time when they're dancing? You wouldn't be dancing if you're having a bad time.
Yeah.
It's actually physically impossible to dance if you're having a bad time. Sometimes I do this thing where I like to look mad while I'm dancing, but I'm just looking like that. I'm still having a good time.
You're having a good
You know
time.
what
You're
I
just
mean?
you're putting on a little act there. a
If
little-
you see someone dancing too, whether it's good or bad, it always makes you happy. It's never going to be, you know, Like, what
Sad?
with this? It never gets sad.
Never gets sad.
That was the word I was looking for.
Just never gets sad.
It's never gonna be sad.
I don't dance. It usually takes a lot of alcohol at a wedding to make me dance. That's true. Okay, that's just a fact of life. All right, but the salsa dancing thing was fun. Made me think I need to take a little more dancing classes for funsies.
A little bit more dance serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a little more dance serious.
We went before I almost murdered a cowboy. We had a fun time.
We did have
dancing.
a fun time
that was
dancing.
Fun dancing.
The funniest thing that happened when we were dancing is I look at my girlfriend and I go, I have a genius idea. And she's like, what?
She's like, this is going to be terrible.
Yeah. And she's like, what? And I'm like, why don't people at weddings do this where there's like a class before and then they dance after? And then she was like, that happens all the time. You went to a wedding this year that they did that. I'm like, oh yeah, we did. I just like getting like an idea of me, like thinking I was like had a genius idea. I got it.
Post-its, you guys.
Everyone does that.
Post-its.
Everyone does it.
You're like, yeah, no, everybody uses those.
What if you wiped your butt with paper?
It was like softer than regular paper, and it came in rolls.
Like it was on a 2-ply on a roll.
Super easy to pull it off of this thing.
Huh?
Everyone's like, what have you been doing until now?
Just straight to shower. Yeah, it's like...
Okay, so some people... Okay, I like knowing dances. Like, I mean, like salsa's a genre more, type of dance. But I like the electric slide and like Cupid shuffle and stuff like that.
I know those ones. I don't remember those ones.
I can teach you all of them.
We could just do them together in the apartment.
Yeah.
Let's move this coffee table right now.
We're going to have to wrap this up.
We're going to have to live video. We're going to vlog our dance lessons.
Vlogging Molly.
Vlogging. That might be the name of the podcast. Before it was Pizza the Gathering, and now it's Vlogging Molly.
Not Monica's least favorite part of men. No, I love it at the Wobble. Big fan. In fact, there's probably a top 5 things that irritate you the most. Out of maybe somebody talking on their phone too loud or something like that. One of mine is definitely starting to play one of those songs as a DJ and then mixing out of it without playing it. I got so fucking mad on New Year's Eve because I was like hanging out with people that I wanted to be cool in front of, and then the Wobble started and I was like, fuck yes, I'm about to kill this. And then he changed it and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just yelled at him.
Wrong with you?
This is bullshit. You want me to start my year like this? This fucking...
You're ruining my new year.
Yeah.
We should go find a dancing thing in LA.
Yeah. I'm sure there's
got to be some sort of cheapo. That was the best part of it too. $16 for like 4 hours of Friday night is not expensive at all. And
you get
lessons.
Like an actual lesson.
Yeah, you get a lesson and you get fun dance time and this bar next to it. It's an all ages dance thing, but you can't bring drinks in, but there's a bar you can drink at right next to it. So you could like in the room over. So you could just go to the bar, drink at the bar, and then come back in and dance.
I'm trying to think. The Casper slide. Do you know that one?
No, what's the Casper slide?
One
Is it the same as the electric? That one, yeah.
You know.
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. That song comes on at a wedding, and I enjoy how many people do it and how many people are like, I'm so sick of this song. Ugh.
Oh man, when I was at the last wedding I was at with my best friend Adam, his family's Mexican, and they were doing like their mother-son dance or something like that, and then they just stopped it, and his dad like broke it open, and then they all did like this traditional Mexican dance that they do at weddings, and it was fucking amazing. His dad is also a Zumba teacher, and he's fucking badass, and it was
awesome.
like I've never more been like, God damn it, I wish I knew this fucking dance. Like they should have taught. At least just me. I don't care about anybody else. Before. And I would have just busted. Because then, like, his whole family was doing it. Like,
complex,
anybody that knew. Not really.
It was just like, it's like kind of like the electric slide. It's those steps and then it shifts over and stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but I just didn't know what it was. But it looked so fun.
It looked so much fun.
So much so that after, like, the ceremony and speeches and everything was when the dancing was, obviously. And his dad had changed into, like, athletic shorts and a t-shirt.
Because he was like, I'm about to
shoes.
dance
He's like,
it off.
I'm
about to dance real tough right now. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty badass. Dancing's so fun.
Do you want to take the first dancing quiz right now?
Sure.
Let's take the first one.
Which one are we gonna?
We're gonna do the Dance Moms one because I don't know anything about this show.
Wikipedia Dance Moms.
Explain Dance Moms to the listener.
Basically, it's a show on Lifetime. where all good
great things
shows.
start.
One of my top 5 favorite movies, Double Daddy, was
It's
on
on Lifetime, yeah.
Yes. It's about a dance studio, Abbey Lee Dance Company in Pittsburgh and LA, apparently. Anyways, and it's mostly about, so the kids are the dancers, the moms are like crazy.
Oh.
And it's like, it's kind of like pageant mom type of stuff, I think, but for dancing children.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. And Abby Lee Miller is the director of Rain Dance.
So that's what we got to get. That's what we got to get. And we also got to do a little more research when we see which dance mom we are. We got to look it up there.
Yeah, we got to look up who they are.
Okay, so the first question.
I'm sure it'll tell us a little bit about
how do you act under pressure? Calm and collected, worried but I hide it well. I rarely feel pressured. Depends on the situation. I develop a bad attitude. I get frustrated.
I'm going to say calm and collected, just because that's all I have energy for.
I'm going to say I get frustrated.
Oh, speaking of which, it was, what's the date today?
January 12th.
4 days ago was exactly a year from when I hit that elk.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I texted Boss Lady and was like, happy not dead anniversary. That's what it was. So I made it, you guys. It's okay. Everything's gonna be
Looks
fine.
like Monica made it.
It's easy to make big changes when you're like, well, should have been dead probably. So this is good.
How do you deal with others when they're emotional? I try to help them. Ignore them.
To be honest.
Actually, thanks for helping with it. You can tell I'm struggling with this acronym. I try to get them to stop. I get upset too. Yell at the person who caused it. Remind them no one is perfect. I try to help them.
I don't know. I don't want to say ignore them, but try to get them to stop. No. I guess remind them that no one is perfect in the sense that, like, it seems like a big deal now, but let's just calm down. That, like, I'm that kind of person. I don't ignore them, but I kind of try and, which I'm sure is annoying sometimes, but I'm like, it's not a big deal. And they're like, we hit a fucking elk. I'm like, sorry.
Where are you on Abby's pyramid?
What?
I don't know what that Abby's
Like
pyramid is, but I think it's like a pyramid, like you're stacked on.
Oh, okay.
So the fighting for the number one spot. Oh, on top, duh. All over the place, never at the top. I move a lot, but usually near the top, wherever I want to be. I'm going to think of how I would do it in Abby's pyramid. I'm a bigger guy. Probably would not be on the top. So I'm going to say wherever I want to be.
So you're physically making a pyramid?
Yeah, wherever I want to be. If we're physically making a pyramid. I have no idea what that means.
I feel like it would make... Maybe she's got some type of actual, like, pyramid thing of, like who
ranking?
the best dancers are or something like that. Or which mom is the bitchiest.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe. But if we're talking about an actual pyramid, I would say I move a lot, but usually near the top I'm a little bit smaller, but not
I understand
the smallest
that.
usually.
I understand that. That's good.
Kind of thing.
There's a new dance
Everyone
mom.
who watches this this show is probably like, you guys are fucking idiots. You don't know what you're talking
There
about.
is a new mom at the studio. You are nice to her, are neutral toward her. Stay away unless she's
This
rude to
woman's
you.
face is amazing.
Yeah. Remind her who's in charge. Remind her she's an outsider or fight with her. I would say I'm nice to her. Nah, I'm going to say neutral.
I feel like you got to get to know them.
Yeah, I don't
before
go
you-
out of my way when I meet a new person. Really.
Oh, I usually act nicer in the beginning than I do later.
If you could have any job, what would it be? Well, this is just really reliving the last 2 days. A teacher, any job my kids would benefit from. A dance studio owner, a job in the medical field, any job helping kids in general, or I don't want to work. I'm going to say a teacher.
Okay.
I could see myself as a teacher. Could you see yourself as a teacher?
No.
Could you see yourself as in the medical field? Would you own a dance studio?
Probably.
I could see you own a dance
I
studio.
feel like I could own some type of studio.
You got to pick a color, and I'm going to let Monica tell you what these colors are.
There's a nice teal, pink, red, violet, I would say, black, or yellow.
I'm going to go with a nice teal.
I know, I like that.
Do you like teal?
Yeah.
I can go red. I like red.
Okay, I'll go teal.
Abby insults you. You react by yelling right back
All
at her.
these moms' pictures fucking
Letting
kill
her
me.
for your kid's sake. Being sarcastic to her. Getting upset. Joining candy apples or brushing it off.
Being sarcastic.
Being sarcastic?
Mm-hmm. It's my only defense mechanism.
I'm getting upset. All right. Who did you get?
I got Christy. Her little GIF, is that what it's called? It's her raising her arms up and saying, "Who the hell cares? Party." Yeah. She said, "You wear your emotions on your sleeve and your sarcasm is impressive. You are protective of yourself and your family and get irritated when people who..." What? I think it's don't deserve any attention.
They spell don't very poorly.
Don't deserve attention. Soak up all the glory. You can definitely handle confrontation, but when it becomes too much, you have no trouble just walking away from the problem. That's fairly accurate, except for the wearing my emotions on my sleeve.
Yeah.
Or I think I do that, but I'm just not that emotional.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I got Kelly.
Oh.
Yeah, and Kelly's. I'm just not the kind of person who's going to sit back and shut up. That's what it says. You do not let anyone walk all over you, and you aren't afraid of being honest. Your ability to stay true to yourself sometimes gets in the way of your friendships, but for the most part, you know the people you love well will stand up for them and want what's best for them. I don't know if I like Kelly.
Yeah, I don't know. She looks kind of cray.
Yeah, she looks way cray.
Way cray. Christy looks like a fun time.
Christy is fun. I'm jealous.
Christy is fun.
What does the Wikipedia page say about them?
Oh, that's good. Okay. Let's see. Kelly. This must be Kelly. She is the mother of sisters, Brooke and Paige. She left halfway through the 4th season.
Oh.
And she's continuing to build her social media followers.
That's code for she's not doing anything.
But they... Yeah, I don't know.
What about Christy? She's the mother of Chloe. Mm-hmm. Musical theater, contemporary, and ballet dancer.
Yeah.
You got skills.
Whoa.
And nice.
She won a Teen Choice Award.
What?
Yeah, for Best Bitchy Mom.
Yeah.
No, she seems like a good time.
She really does.
Pennsylvania, and is active on social media. That seems to be
the running
all
theme.
of their credits.
They're like, we're trying to get Twitter followers.
She's got a Twitter account.
Oh, we need to talk about this. Take a little break from dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know how I feel about this at all.
It makes me feel uncomfortable, actually, and
Yeah.
I'm not even ever going to do it.
Yeah, explain it to them.
Former
This is completely off
podcast
topic.
guest and human being.
And human being.
Southern human being. Mitch Burrow texted me and he goes, "Dude, Google the basement LA." And I was like, "Is this a sex club? This is not."
That doesn't sound good
we
at all.
were talking. Oh, last night at the show, somebody said Club Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, we should go there. It was just, we were being dumb. So I was like, I really thought that's what it was going to be. The basement. It sounds like a place where you might have a sexual dungeon. No, it's a real dungeon. It's so it's what's it called? An escape room. Apparently and they were like the #1 escape room in the country. I was like, there's fucking competition for this? Like,
what?
This is a thing. So it's like basically being in a scary movie. Like it looks like Saw. And you are put in this room and then you have to get out. And there's like all this crazy shit. Like this guy's chained up and like they show in the video, there's like it's basically like Saw where they show the videos and like he tells you stuff. Like it's like that. So and then is this a haunted house? No. The basement is an escape game. Ooh. That sounds like not No. Is the basement scary? There are definitely elements of fright. But this would not be fun for me. Because I have such a heightened like survival mode that I could not be freaking out.
So
right?
how long do I have to complete the game? Each experience is different. Game length, see below. Chapter 1, the basement. 45 minutes before you are captured, caged, and consumed.
Ugh.
The boiler room. 35 minutes before you are captured, compacted, and disposed of. What? The study. 55 minutes before you trespass, are captured, and slaughtered. What?
That's crazy.
This is weird. So it's like it's making you live a horror movie?
But you can be young. If you're under 14, you have to have a parent. But other than that,
how does that sound fun? For
I don't
a 14-year-old?
know. Mitch was like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "No,
no,
I do not want to go."
I did not want to go either.
Tell me when
What
Club
happened-
Fuck is open, and
what
I'll think
happened to
about
Disneyland?
it. No, I know, right?
I just googled Club Fuck. It looked like a club from the 90s.
I think it's just a dance club, but
Yeah.
well, I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
there's sex clubs though in like Bellevue.
Washington?
Yeah.
What?
I was at the parlor and someone was like, "Yeah, we went." Oh, it was Redmond. They were like, "Yeah, we went." And so you like go into this room and they give you like an orientation of like, okay, you can watch people or whatever, but don't like whatever the taboo things are. I don't know what it would be, but
saying nice boobers.
Don't just.
Being like, I can see your butthole and I think it's gross.
Dude, we should go and just be super positive.
It's like, you're doing great.
Hey, you guys look like you're in love.
You guys got the moves. Good for you.
Those chains go well with your eyes.
Hey, bro, where to wear protection, bro? Good job.
Just high-fiving people as they're banging.
Hi, yeah, question for the orientation for the sex club. Can we high-five the people having sex?
And they're like, as long as there's consent, then yes. Don't leave me hanging, bro.
Come on, bro.
This sounds terrifying, is what I'm saying. Some people like both of those things.
I've never been a big horror movie guy. I wanted to be, but I've just never been into it.
I know. I always feel like I'm just not cool enough. Like,
yeah.
When people are like, come on, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm like, I just don't.
I know what I don't like, and it's being scared. So
yeah.
Stop it. This sounds, you need... If I'm
scared?
late, can I still play? These are very
If
technical.
late.
Oh, here we go.
Hey,
So you can have up to 12 people in some of these.
That's weird.
Huh. Some people like to be scared, though. Like, they like this stuff.
I'm not into that
I think
at all.
It's weird.
I get scared.
You know what I do? Have I already told you this?
No.
About Wikipedia?
What do you do?
When I like to feel a little dangerous, a little scared, I just Wikipedia Angelina Jolie. Have you ever read that?
No.
It's terrifying. Holy shit.
Why?
She was into, like, knife play and stuff, and it's just...
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. It's real weird.
Her face scares me anyways. Like
Her face
not in
scares
like a obviously she's very attractive, but in like a you would destroy me. Basically is how I feel about it. Like, oh no. You're in charge.
You're in charge, Angelina.
Whatever you
Good
say
for
goes,
you,
girl. Jesus. But yeah, I'm not a big blood person. I don't like.
Not either.
No.
No.
It's supposed to be on the inside of your body.
Yeah. Let's leave it in there where it's supposed to go.
I'm just gonna leave this inside here. Thank you.
Dancing.
Oh, will they touch me? Hang on.
Oh yeah, this is important.
Can I touch them? Yes, there will be actors inside and outside the room. Yes, they will touch you. No, you may not touch them. Because that just ruins it. Like, well, I'm going to get you back. Like, what is that?
Well,
Why can't you touch them?
I love how any touching of the actors or disrespectful or malicious contact, verbal or physical, within the game will result in immediate disqualification.
Like most horror movies.
Yeah, we get disqualified.
Because I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sure there's people who would do like weird stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you'd be like, oh, you're going to kill me? Well, I'm going to grab your dick first. So you're going to need to reevaluate.
I do that all the time.
Just grab people's dicks?
Dick grab.
Dick grab.
If I feel nervous.
You yell it, though, first?
I just get nervous and like, dick grab.
You know what? I'm starting to get a little anxious. I might grab someone's dick, so I'm going to need you to back up.
I can't control this. I have no idea.
I have no idea how to... Oh, God.
Are you scared? Oh, by the way, I should mention this.
Are you scared?
Last week's episode was posted way early because I forgot how weekdays worked. So that's why it was posted on Sunday instead of Wednesday.
Yeah, that's an accident.
It was an accident. But I figured I'd leave it posted because you know what? You guys, it's good for you. You got an early episode.
Who cares? If you're paying attention, then you listen to it early.
This one will come out Wednesday because you'll see it on Wednesday. So it'll be fun.
Posted it on a Wednesday anyway.
Yeah.
It's on the Facebook fan page that you can like.
Yeah, you can. Post it on the Facebook fan page. Like that page. Makes us feel good. I am planning a party. What services do you guys offer?
Dude.
Do you guys have
if
cake?
anybody was like, hey, I'm going to have my birthday party at the basement, I'd be like, oh.
I'm not going to your birthday
have
party.
Fun at your birthday party that I'm not going to.
Hey, do you guys want to have some dungeon pizza with me later? Some dungeon pizza party?
Instead of people getting me gifts this year, I figured you could just bring your own chains. Like, that seems like God, people are weird. It's, but I guess also, like, somebody had this idea of, like, dude, it'd be crazy to, like, be in that situation. You know, you think about those things. Like, if you watch a movie or something like that, you're like, what would I do in that situation? And they're like, well, let's fucking see. Here we go. And now he's making money off of it. I'm assuming it's a dude that maybe not be true.
Oh.
I don't know.
This is terrifying, though.
I mean, this guy.
I understand going and, like, doing something like paintball.
Leaderboards?
Wait, what?
Okay, hold on now. Okay, so this is how fast they escaped, which was 28 minutes, 28 seconds.
20 hashtag suck
Why
it.
are they all hashtags?
Suck it Disney. That's the name of one of the teams. Oh, Disney's a team, and the team that beat them was called Suck It Disney.
A team, we the best. Love and bananas. That's a team.
I wish they got a better time.
The 8%. Unicorn, Mindworks, Skipping Steps. Cheaters is what you should be called. Current escape rate. It's like 12%.
Really?
Holy shit.
That is intense.
And then they get consumed. Who's eating them?
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
What can you see how much it costs? I'm curious as how much this would cost to do. Do they have like their rates posted?
That's a good.
I am very curious. I would never do this, obviously, but I am muy curioso.
Let's see, book now. Difficulty.
4,
That's
intensity, 4.
4 keyholes out of 5.
Is there an easy one? Is there like a...
Fuck you. Let's see. The boiler room is less difficulty, still as intense. And yeah, none of these are easy. Why would you even put a difficulty level if they're all the same?
difficulty level?
That's
I don't know. All right, the study.
This is not a game anymore.
This is not a game.
$34 for the study
Oh, I guess that's not...
tickets. That's still like,
But you're only there for an hour.
yeah,
If
34. That seems. I'd rather go salsa dancing for 4 hours.
That's right. Take 2 people salsa dancing for 4 hours for that amount of money.
Yeah.
It'll be the best.
Let's see the actual basement one. I don't know why we're talking about this or so. It's always weird shit playing
I love how
cards and
I love how today's episode's about dancing
It's 30
and creepy horror murder
creepy
basement
murder
simulators.
basement. This one's 30. The basement is 30. So
30?
around $30, $35. It
That's-
seems like.
Pricey, but if you're into it, hey, if you're a listener and you go do this, we want to hear what it was like.
Oh
for sure.
yeah. Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe give us some positive spins on it.
Some positive spins.
There's promotion codes. Maybe you can get a Groupon.
Ooh, a Groupon.
Groupon.
Grouping on up.
Shit your pants around your friends.
Pee yourself around your friends.
Cool. Oh.
Everybody's doing it.
No, they're selling it as a team building thing.
A new breed of corporate team
Oh
building.
my god. Do
That
you know
is
how
disgusting.
fucking pissed off I would be if your work like made you do that as a team building thing?
Oh, yeah,
I'd be
that'd
like, no
be
way.
so crappy.
You can't. No. You're not being a team player. Well, you can fucking die first then. How about that?
We work at Applebee's. What is wrong with you? Just like, hey guys, we're doing our Taco Bell team building today in this murder basement.
Taco Bell team. They know about shitting their pants.
I don't get it. Am I supposed to make him a gordito before he murders me? What's going on? I'm so confused.
Quick! Chalupas now!
Dude, this is upsetting. We got to cut this with another quiz because this is so
Chalupas.
horror-filled to me. This is the quiz I'm really amped for.
Oh, the next one?
The next one. I want to
Okay.
do it. Can we do
yes,
it?
Yes. Back to dancing.
Which signature dance move are you?
Boom!
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You got to pick a color. Gray, green, red, pink, purple, orange.
They put the
They put the letters there so I can see them, yeah.
Green.
Green?
Yeah.
I'm going to go purple.
Okay. Pick an animal.
Human,
Oh my
horse, fish,
God.
dog, cat. I'm going cat.
Human.
Human is an animal.
You're an animal. No.
You're an animal if you think it's an
Doggy.
animal.
He looks like a douche.
Pick
that's
an
all.
instrument. Violin, piano, triangle,
Yes.
drums, saxophone, or guitar.
I played the saxophone.
You
Did you
did?
know that?
I'm going to pick the triangle.
That's amazing.
It's
Dinner's
very-
ready.
You never leave. Which item would you never leave your house without? A first aid kit, a chapstick, headphones, business cards, granola bar, or another layer?
Oh, probably another layer.
I'm going to say headphones.
Okay.
I like taking my headphones with me places.
Pick a carrier.
A carrier. Pick a carrier. A nurse, a school teacher, a politician, a scientist, a musician, or an artist. I don't know. I'm going to go school teacher again. Oh, I'm pretty pumped about what I got. What dance I got.
What?
Yeah. Be jealous. What are you going to pick?
I don't know what I'm going to pick. I'm not like any of these.
Pick
things.
artist.
I'm not.
Pick musician. Be a scientist.
Okay. I'll
Be a politician. I could see you as a politician.
Okay. I'll pick politician.
Oh.
Oh, what? Throwback. Get it?
You want me to tell you what one I got?
Yeah.
I got the robot. Congratulations on getting the robot. You're a rule player and like things to be organized and scheduled. However, when the time comes, you're not opposed to getting down and dirty. And there's a gif of a guy doing a robot.
That is my favorite thing about the robot is that is a dance you do alone.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in that you're doing it and no one else is like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do the robot, too. Just fucking stares
Dude,
at
how about you and I go out there and robot together? What do you say?
You want to have, like, a robot battle?
A robo battle?
Yeah, no, I do not.
No,
do that
I would never want to do that, ever.
I am really breaking down some barriers here with the twist.
Yikes.
Ooh, throwback G. You got the twist. That's what it says. You're a classic when it comes to dancing. Nothing fancy, just a slight wiggle of the hips. You're not one to show emotion through movement.
You're not one to show emotion through movement. That's probably like the best thing ever.
That is,
hey,
I mean,
you move, but you with no emotion.
yeah, that's about it. Somebody told me I look like an angry Ellen when I dance.
An angry Ellen? Mm-hmm. That's a pretty great actual thing to say.
She's a good dancer. I'll take it.
Yeah.
She just has a good time.
She's just enjoying. She's just living life.
But the thing about the twist wasn't that controversial when they first started doing it?
Yeah, because there's a lot of sexual gyrating hip movements
hip
there.
Movements.
Mm-hmm.
Like Elvis.
What do you think is the most sexual dance that doesn't include creepy grinding on club dance floors?
It's like just straight up butt fucking. There's songs about having sex in the club, and I'm like, why would you ever do that?
That's so gross.
Sounds like a dirty place.
You know what made me laugh all the time in the Jersey Shore is when guys would three-way kiss with two other girls. That made me laugh so hard. I'm like, that is so stupid.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
It seems dumb. I want to kiss someone, but only with half of my mouth.
Yeah, and the other half is another person's mouth, and it's really weird.
It's weird. They used to do that a lot too. Mm-hmm. Anyways, what's the
most sexual dance you think? You know?
I don't know.
Salsa was pretty sexual.
Salsa is pretty sexual.
The weird thing that I saw is there's some dudes like.
What's the difference? I feel like there's other Latin dances that
the
are
merengue.
Closer. Is that what
merengue and salsa
like,
are actually what we were taught.
Ooh.
So salsa's got like steps where you go forward and back. Merengue is just like you're just moving your feet to the music, like just up and down, up and down.
Oh, well, there's.
But this is why I say salsa, because you know how when you go to a dance thing, you're like, I'm afraid there's going to be a creepy guy there. There wasn't a lot of creepy guys. Oh, the tango's very sexual. A lot of close.
I just feel like it's the closeness of it. Have you seen Dirty Dancing Havana Nights?
No. Do we need to watch that, though?
Yeah.
We need to watch that.
Have you seen the first Dirty Dancing?
No, actually.
You've never seen Dirty Dancing?
No.
Oh, my God.
We got to find that. We found it was so upsetting. We found Free Willy on Amazon Prime last night.
Yeah, we did. We've been trying to watch it for 6 months.
And I had it the whole time, and I had no idea.
Well, we didn't have that with us, but still.
That's funny.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So tango, I think, because if I tell you this thing about salsa class, there were a couple guys that were getting really weirdly close to ladies. Like,
were they with
knees,
other ladies?
Yeah, knees in crotches of both.
I hate that.
That's so weird to
Please
me.
Don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if I place myself there, sure. Obviously, I did that on purpose. But please don't put your knee in my crotch.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very uncomfortable for everyone involved.
Friends that we used to like joke around, and they would come and put their knee in between your legs and kind of go back and forth like that. You're like, ouch.
Just like, hey, how's it going? Like, no.
What was that thing people used to do in high school when they put their hand in between your legs? Salmon.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, don't do that.
You don't like that?
No.
I was going to tell everyone that you like the salmon when we go to nightclubs. Because, you know, you and I just hit nightclubs all the time.
That girl over there, she really likes it when you wiggle your hand like a fish in between her legs. And then that'll give me the opportunity to actually murder someone. Yeah.
Be like, and we're done.
And I've had this happen before. I'm kicking you in the balls immediately.
It's a new rule. That is the big negative for dancing, is it is a very open season for creepy dudes.
That is true. And I will say this is my biggest piece of advice if you're in a situation like that. If you're going to dance with someone, anyone, that you don't already know, you need to make eye contact first.
Oh,
you can't just come up behind them.
Yeah.
That is, my friend Phil used to do that, and he is a large man, and he would get so upset when girls would be like, what? Like, they would like get really scared, and he's like, oh, no one wants to dance with me. And I'm like, dude, you have to like, I don't know, maybe let her know you're there before you put your dick on her back. Like, that's probably a good
The salsa dancing thing,
idea.
guys would come up and just hold their hand out and smile, and it worked 100% of the
See,
time.
eye contact though, you know, like if she sees you before she feels you.
I'm also doing the same thing at Taco Bell now. I just walk on the front counter and I put my hand out and I smile and see what happens.
You probably just dance with the Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'll just dance with the Taco Bell. I'm like, you and me queso. Yeah, girl.
Mike Coletta's first single, You and Me Queso.
You and me queso. Do the queso.
Really shooting to the top of the charts here.
This dance is kind of spicy and gives you diarrhea. Do the queso.
Do the queso. Oh, that's fun. I wonder what some of the other ones are. What are other...
Charleston.
Like Charleston. That's one that I don't know.
The Macarena.
Macarena.
You can't forget the Macarena.
Is that a signature move? That's more of a line dancing.
It became a joke.
That's what I was going to say. I'm not a huge fan of like country line dancing.
Me neither.
But I don't really like country music, so that's probably most of it.
That's probably to do with most of it. You and I both are not country music fans.
However, but I feel like people who do like that are good at it. Like they're
good.
Yeah. We were by Tacoma Comedy Club, the Creek, whatever.
Oh,
Creek
yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
We were there, and then like just this song came on, so it would be the same thing as like if the Wobble came on and everybody knew it, and then all these people like cowboyed out knew it, and it was like pretty complicated. Like I was actually very impressed by them. But
interesting.
But yeah, I feel like that's more of like a, you don't go to a class where you learn how to do like the electric slide and stuff, but they have like line dancing classes where you learn how to do like the boot scoot boogie or
the boot scoot boogie. That's my favorite one because it sounds like he's just making a mockery of country music while he's saying it.
That's what most country music is. Oh, we watched that documentary last night.
Oh, The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
Yeah, holy shit.
I loved watching you watch that documentary. That was probably my favorite thing. Just watching you at different parts where you're just like, wait, what did he just say?
I made him rewind it a couple of times, but it was like that kid hit the guy in the head with a bar, and then he's like, and then I did it again, just watch the blood splatter, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? What?
So it's his family in West Virginia, and they deal a lot of drugs, and they fight a lot. And
like they have no problem with like their kids like doing oxy and shit like that.
It's pretty messed up.
It's nuts.
It's a family that's gone entirely off the deep end, and you cannot look away. I'm surprised they did that movie and they didn't start a reality show afterward.
Yeah.
Because it's so interesting.
But I feel like, didn't somebody die? Like grandma died.
Grandma died.
Spoiler alert.
In the movie, yeah.
Well, she's died in real life.
Yeah, but during the documentary, yeah.
Yeah, during the filming, because they filmed it for a year. But the most upsetting part to me was that one of the daughters got her baby taken away because they found drugs in it.
Yeah.
And it was my full name, Monica Marie.
Monica Marie.
God damn it. I was like, motherfucker. And they kept saying baby Monica, and I was like, God damn it.
God damn it.
This is the worst. Don't give her back. She kept thinking she was going to give him back. They made her go to rehab, so the night before she got so fucked up, like just was on everything.
Whoa.
Yeah. They made her go to rehab for 3 months, and she was like, well, I could tell him I've been sober for 2 years. What?
You do a great impression of them.
Thank you.
I've been sober for 2 years.
I've been sober for 2 years.
Waka, waka,
I'm
waka.
fucked up right now. It's just like they just talk slower and not in like a learning disability type of way, but like you're clearly on drugs.
Fried like all the time, yeah.
So much shit too, like crazy mix. How are they not dead? How are they not all dead?
I have no idea. It's amazing.
I don't know. Maybe it was the DARE program, but I've always been under the impression that it's easier to overdose than it is, I guess. Like,
yeah.
I feel like that mixture of like crazy, like they were drinking, but then there was like painkillers, like a lot of different kinds of painkillers, but then like Xanax and shit too, and they're taking like all of it. Like that's,
yeah.
You're not even supposed to like drink if you take a Xanax that you've been prescribed. Like you could die doing that.
Yeah,
How are
and
they
they're
not
just
dead?
doing all sorts of stuff.
Did you build up an
and
immunity?
Also, the funniest
like...
thing that we were talking about when they were like during the movie is the lines like of powdered like synthetic drugs they were taking were like the
fucking
biggest,
huge.
hugest. Like,
Oh
I'm like, how are
my
these people alive?
Well, it was like the size of
no
a
way they're
pen. There's like this
alive,
whole thing. Like I kept getting so distracted by it because they would be talking. I'd be like, "Look at that shit!
It's insane.
How do you even?" And she would like snort it in one fucking.
Yeah,
I'm like, how
and
do
it was
you-
like a movie, like an 80s movie line of cocaine, and you're like, that's ridiculous. No one can really do that. These people are really doing that in real life.
and the women look like shit.
Oh my gosh, Sue Bob's my favorite. Just the voice.
Oh my
The voice is
God.
the best.
And just like you can tell, some things have been going on. Like everybody's eyes are way farther apart than they should
Oh,
be,
yeah.
and like just shit like that. But they just, it's an unfair thing about anatomy. I think that women, for some reason, when they do drugs, just age so much faster than a man that does
yeah.
drugs. But they just look like shit.
They look like crap. Yeah,
I don't.
it was weird. I was so excited that when you said do you have Amazon Prime? I was like, yeah, like, we need to watch the documentary, The Wild, like, and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. You've never seen that? It's amazing.
That's so funny. Yeah, because people in the green room on New Year's Eve, they were telling me about it. And then they go, okay, so we like told you all the parts, but you're going to watch it and still be like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
they basically they told me about like Taco Bell drive-thru thing. And
So what you need to do is, if you have an Amazon Prime account or know someone that does, you need to watch this movie. It's streaming on Amazon right now. That's
Yeah,
called
yeah,
The
yeah.
Wild and Wonderful Whites of West
because we're all
Virginia.
about positivity here, and this will make you feel better.
It will
about
make you
any
feel
mistakes
so
you've
good about your
ever
life.
made.
You have no idea.
Didn't he try to kill his uncle?
Yeah.
And he was like, the uncle was like, well, I still love him. So
Yeah.
he shot him in the neck twice.
And the thing about it is, he's not even like it's his aunt, it's his
oh yeah, yeah, it's
aunt's
his
boyfriend. Not they're not even like by marriage uncle, and he's like, well, I still love the kid.
And who Johnny Knoxville made it
Yeah.
in like Dick House.
Yeah, Dick House Productions did it. It's crazy.
That's crazy. It wasn't very crazy. I recommend it. Just so
I
you
highly
feel-
recommend it to everyone. Yeah.
It's mildly upsetting in that they do exist, which is like there's an entertainment value of like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, but then you're like, these are real people and this is not good. Like,
It's as real and it's weird and it's uncomfortable.
Man, it was scary and upsetting.
You ready to do the charity?
Yeah.
The charity today.
Yes, I chose because of the unfortunate news and passing of David Bowie. He meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, he was great.
I think I liked him. He was heavily involved with a charity called Keep a Child Alive, and it's just keepachildalive.org. And it is antiretroviral treatment for children that have HIV in their family. So if it's a kid that got it basically through birth.
Yeah.
So it's not their fault, obviously. Not that even if it is your fault, obviously you can still have charity. But yeah, and actually the list of people who, celebrities in general that actually are very involved in this is pretty extensive. It's like a lot of people. Justin Timberlake was on there,
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just,
Keepachildalive.org.
yep.
And I will link it on the post.
Yeah.
All right. That's our episode. Do you feel good? I feel great.
You feel great?
I feel great. You're great.
Good, you're great.
Let's go salsa dance.
Okay, as long as you leave your butthole here.